there were two things that we said we would do with our games. One is that we would inspire young people. We'd inspire young people through sport, we'd inspire young people through the values associated to the Olympic and Paralympic Games. We've had people from schools right the way across Dorset, Bournemouth, Poole, we've even had some in from Somerset, so that's been great to see a real interesting spread.
Let's just remind ourselves of the strengths we already have in Dorset. Absolutely, they found it. They've really engaged with it. They found it invigorating. It's given them a lot of information they weren't aware of beforehand about how they can use the Olympic movement and opportunities in cultural and sporting Olympiad to take their schools and learning forward. I think it's about children of all ages, this, and that includes children of my age. Engaging Dorset adults and young people in really feeling excited about the opportunities that being a venue for the Olympics provides.
You can become disillusioned as a staff because you can't fit it all in. I've heard that so many times before, and so we tried to find a way so that we could link it all together so that experience is all kind of meshed into themes at our school so that you could fit it in and that you're not missing anything out and that the young children get the experiences that they need. I'm really enthusiastic about the sport, whether it's the athletics or the football or tennis as it is at the moment at Wimbledon or the cricket, and it gives the children something else to excel at.
And this website that you spoke of earlier on, is that something that you did yourself?
On behalf of the group that have put this conference together, yes.
What does the website do?
It's a starting point, if you like, and we've called it a toolkit, but it's effectively a starting point for members of staff or head teachers or anybody else involved with the schools to get going with London 2012 or really any other sort of project that embraces something like that.
Can you tell us what the website address is?
Yeah, the website address is http:// and then it's bit.ly /Olympic Toolkit.
Great, thank you very much.
Right, no problem.
Now we'll go listen to the piano. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
What are you going to do in your school using 2012 to make changes?
We have a window of about 6 weeks in the summer term where we've gone through the Key Stage 2 SATs, we've gone through our Year 8 exams and tests, so there's a bit of sort of free space. So that 6 weeks is an ideal opportunity, I think, to actually grab hold of the Olympic themes, the values that the Olympics represent, and use them across the school with the children to fill in that space before we break out for the summer holidays. I think the key message has got to be the values of friendship, excellence, leadership, everything that goes with the Olympic values, and that it's not just about sport, it's about actually transferring those into all the other subjects to encourage the children to be the best they can be.
The power of the Paralympics is allowing local school children to have modelled for them inclusion, absolutely at the top level. So what we've seen today are children from our special schools joining in with children from our mainstream schools in a totally inclusive way, and that's what Paralympics does for the image of young people and adults who have disability across Dorset and across the country.
Zoe, why did you become an Olympic ambassador?
I think probably the reason why I was chosen was because I'm really involved with sport and I enjoy sort of like leading other young people, and I enjoy sort of like taking part as well.
James, what's it mean to you to be an Olympic ambassador for your school?
Well, it's a big privilege being sort of a young ambassador because it enables me to sort of spread the word about sport because I'm very involved in sport. Yeah. So it allows me to sort of spread the word to young children and adults as well. It's not just the young children, just to sort of spread the word about the Olympics.
We can't wait. I mean, everything to do with the Olympics, the athletes, the energy, the event, the organisation, what happens afterwards, will be stuck in the memories of our students for a long, long time to come. Why do these people do what they do? There must be a reason, and hopefully when they investigate that will inspire them, which will stay with them for life. Then afterwards they will actually know that the area that they actually live in is well known. Its name is absolutely everywhere in the whole wide world, and that will instill with them a little word called pride, and that pride stays with them forever.
What we want schools to do is to sign up to the Get Set network, which is part of the official London 2012 Olympic and Paralympic Games network. This will give them access to great resources, it will give them access to other schools that are thinking along the same ways, and use the resources there really to turbocharge and electrify the curriculum. And it's planning, it's their own planning that they put into it. Nobody's going to give them piles of lesson plans, it's just great resources for them to use to fire up and inspire. This was a great first event. We hope it will be the first of many, because I'm sure there are people here today who've got enthusiastic, inspired and want to learn more, and there'll be people who missed it first time round that really then want to get on and start doing some work around 2012.
I think schools have got quite a lot of that today. They've been really motivated. I think they've seen a way of engaging that they didn't see before. And now I think we've got the opportunity for all of Dorset schools to be involved in the Cultural Olympiad.
It's been a really good turnout today. We planned and catered for the sorts of numbers that turned up, and it's given us an opportunity to have a really good start in Dorset in providing opportunities for this programme to develop. We'll see an opportunity for them to also carry the torch, if you like, forward to other head teachers. So yes, there will definitely be other events.
My dinner lady, as she would have been called then, mealtime assistant now, was an Olympic athlete, and it was her that started me on the track and field route. Said you can run, go and join an athletics club. So it was her that did it for me.